Now if you're back to the blues scale again, and you hear this a lot, right? The whole thing about playing these things is play them solid, play them into the groove, and play them the same way all the time. Don't get creative right now, you know. No creativity. You're much better with that. What's the name of that? Gosh, can't think of it. And here's just another little tip if you're using basically the blues scale. Don't forget, whether you're playing the blues scale or the major scale, the bottom note here and the top note here are the same. They're the octave. Eight notes apart, it's the length of the scale. And you hear bass players use octaves just all the time here. It's very powerful, it's very simple to do. And the other thing that bass players will do, drop down to a low note sort of unexpectedly. It makes it very catchy. So contrast of the octaves adds a lot to your playing, and it can be very effective in a rock or folk or country, whatever kind of ensemble thing you're doing. You don't have to be fancy, you just want to be clear. And that's hard for a lot of people to learn. It takes a long time to not play very much, but make what you do play count. Some of the basic rhythm patterns you'll hear are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The 4 and 1 is very, very common. 1, 2. If I play a straight on the 1, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, which you might hear in a ballad a lot. But you might hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and you hear that constantly. Or it could be counted in eighth notes as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's the same impulse. You're just counting it, subdividing it more. But if I go to the 1 note, 2, 3, see I'm climbing up sort of. Time you dress so fine, throw the bums a dime in your prime, didn't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It gives a stepwise progression of what you're doing. Now if I just do it straight on the 1, it still works, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, it sounds a little flatter. It doesn't really, almost always that 4 to 1 beat will be doubled by the foot on the drum. The drummer will be going boom, boom, boom with the foot pedal. So that bass plays right into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It gives a lot of solidity and a lot of kick to what you're doing. That's about it for now, but there's plenty more where that came from. But start playing bass, because you'll be valuable, your phone will ring. People always need bass players, and especially if they sing, which is another chapter.